letting off a fart in the urban centre. Yeah, I don't know. Data seems to be very delayed on this thing, but I may have discovered something, so I'm probably going to make up some more pots. This box here that seems to get a lot. The bubbles are very, clear at night time, especially along the lines of the cement block in there. It always seems to be located around the cement block, and there's this like yeasty smell coming off this one. But I've also noticed we've got some bubbles in here. I don't know if you can see that down there. There's some bubbles in there. In this one, and then this one's got cement, but the superphosphate has been left in the granulated form, so there may be some effect coming from the cement. So it's rather interesting because we've got lots of bubbles in there, down there. You can see starting up, but it's a lot faster than this box. This box here took a long time. So. And I've noticed from here that there seems to be a little bit of burn on the chalk and cement one, whereas the superphosphate, the ground superphosphate and the cement, it seems to be. I better get a spot colour on this one. There doesn't seem to be so much burn on this one, sort of thing. I don't know if you can see that, but especially with the cape there. The cape's much better in this one. So I'm thinking, is that because it's not as, it's not as alkaline, it's more acidic sort of thing because of the ground up superphosphate, but it's still should still be alkaline. We better check that with our, yeah, there it is, it's purple. There we go. There should be going purple once it soaks in. If it soaks in, yeah, you can see the purpleness there. A little bit of green tinge at the beginning, but so now I'm going to set up 2 more pots. I'm going to do just, and also there's like a tinge in these ones here. So yeah. So I'm going to set up an all chalk one, so it's just a pot of chalk and cellulose, and I'm also going to set up a new one here. It's just going to be cement and cellulose. So that's what I'm going to set up shortly. So that's what I'm. Because we might find that if we just have pure cement and cellulose, you might get the yeast very quickly and in more abundance. And we might find out the sulfur has something to do with suppressing the yeasty organism in there, and maybe that's why we're not getting pinking in this one. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. So that's what I'm just going to do. So basically, I'm just going to get the tripod. Yeah, it's a slow morning. It's a slow weekend morning. There's birthday parties on with certain girls and things like that. So they're all out there with the kids doing all the the birthday party thing. So it's a slow morning sort of thing, and my son had to go down and put some clothes in for dry cleaning and all that, bonus special, 3 for 1, bonus 3 for 1 special. So it's basically a bit of a slow grind today, but we'll get it done, and hopefully by doing that, I just noticed I've got a bit of rust on my tripod. Very localised though. So, oh, yeah. Yeah. Bit of a skill, fellas. Bit of a skill. So we'll just do basically 2 of these very quickly, and yeah, it's bucket chemistry, fellas, you know. If in doubt, you can do it again and again and again and again. You know, as we go through all the possibilities sort of thing. So yeah, 2 of these and two of chalk sort of thing, and that should make up a pot, and that will just be chalk then. And we will, our prediction is we won't get any yeast smell in there, but we'll be able to see the difference between, and whether it would be alkaline or not, I don't know. We might find that chalk plus cellulose gives you a mildly alkaline, or maybe a mildly acidic, you know, somewhere around the neutral point. We might get different things occurring then. So that's what we're going to see. And we might actually find that there's something else that's going on, you know. We might actually discover, you know, the true story behind CPs. So we'll just get these like this, as you do. Bring it over here, and because I noticed with the latest Guarding Australia thing, they interviewed Kingsley Dixon after about 25 years of the initial smoke water discovery. Now he's saying that, you know, in the past 25 years ago, the message out of the word was you could basically burn anything to make smoke water. Now you've got to avoid the wood. So the story has changed over 25 years. I just wonder whether they actually knew that 25 years ago. It's this idea, this sort of intellectual property rights, where we keep out one key important piece of information, so people go and, you know, make up half a ton of smoke water that just bugger all, like myself and other people out there. And it's all because there's a key piece of information they either didn't know or they were keeping back, you know. I mean, we could be kind and say that back then, 25 years ago, they didn't know, but that's not what they said at the time. You know, I still remember I was in lectures at that time, back in 1995. So, yeah, I clearly remember the person saying you could basically burn anything, you know, to get smoke water, and it would work. And that's not what the person is saying now.